Mark's Awesome Adventure!
Perfect.
Sé que tú estás arrepentida por los momentos que perdí al lado tuyo. Solo contigo, mi amor. Extraño tus labios y tu mirar, piel morena hermosa, olor de mar. Oye, costeñita, te voy a besar al frente de la playa, qué buen lugar. Momentos tan ricos para recordar. Es que todo contigo es tan real. Hay cosas que no se pueden contar, que a los suegros no le van a gustar. Enamorado que se me nota lo que siento al verte. Dame la luz pa' que te bese, babe. Que en la cabaña y probamos suerte y te besé. Ya las sábanas lo sabían cuando esa boca gritaba Ave María. Contigo se sueña de día y por la noche sabes pa' qué venía. Nadie más, no eres como las demás. No es porque estás aquí, pa' ti sin mentiras. Yo lo sé, mamá, no eres como las demás. No me importa nadie más, solo yo quiero de ti, de ti, de ti. Enamorado de ti, solo en la playa vamos a desvestirnos. Baby, te quiero decir y yo no te olvido, mami, nunca te olvido a ti. Tengo que decir, el amor en ti encontré. Tú me pones feliz, eres tremenda mujer. A veces el camino, baby, me imagino, son cosas del destino. Hay que tenerle fe, me dice baby, cántala entera, pa' que sea grande a lo Guantanamera. Que lo más bueno es lo que nos esperan. Soy tan feliz de que sea la primera. Oye, nadie más, no eres como las demás. No es porque estás aquí, pa' ti sin mentiras. Yo lo sé, mamá, no eres como las demás. No me importa nadie más, solo yo quiero de ti, de ti, de ti. Enamorado de ti, solo en la playa vamos a desvestirnos. Baby, te quiero decir y yo no te olvido, mami, nunca te olvido a ti. Tan rico.
I'm in El Nido, Philippines, Palawan Island. I'm walking so far, I'm gonna get lost walking down all these beaches. And I just looked over here by this big rock, and if you look over here at the end, they got a beach and a little snack bar or something set out over there by that rock. There's just beaches everywhere around here. It's just amazing. Unbelievable. This is Vanilla Beach.
Hey,
Pretty baby, pretty baby.
I've been waiting for so long, girl, yeah, to be with you alone, girl, yeah, yeah. Move your back against the wall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl, no, no. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. I will make you scream my name, girl. I will make you scream my name, girl. My name, girl. My name, girl. My name, girl. Oh baby, please don't stop. No, we'll take it to the top, girl. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. We can do it all night long. Yeah. Oh baby, you're so beautiful. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. Alright.
No te deseo el mal, pero ojalá se te escape mi nombre. Cuando lo hagas, baby, no te asombres. Yeah. Los dos sabemos que no me mereces. Yeah, lo sé. Yo perdí mi tiempo, yeah. Y tú alguien que te amaba. Es que eso no lo entiendo, yeah. Si es que Judas me besaba, no sé qué imaginar, yeah, que me iba a virar, yeah. Es que tan falsa te siento, yeah, como cosa comedia en China, yeah, yeah. Aprendí mi soledad, no de las mujeres. Fingir que no te hirió, eso doble duele. Es como siendo un sol viviendo en la nieve. Esto es un juego y nada más. Si falla ella, perdemos dos sin hacer yo nada. Baby, es que ya está. Fuiste muy bella, pero por dentro no tenías nada. Por eso yo no espero nada de nadie, pero todo es mi amor. Ya no. Baby, yo te voy a ser muy honesto. No te quiero aquí, ya no. Ya no. Yo perdí mi tiempo, yeah. Y tú alguien que te amaba. Es que eso no lo entiendo, yeah. Si es que Judas me besaba, no sé qué imaginar, yeah, que me iba a virar, yeah. Es que tan falsa te siento, yeah, como cosa comedia en China, yeah, yeah. Ya lo pagué caro, por algo tan barato hay que descaro. No, no, ya no importa nada de eso. Lo importante es estar en el proceso. Creyendo que el amor es un embuste. Me volví ateo porque creía en usted. Espero que el karma a ti te guste y si no que te asuste. Por eso yo
falsa te siento, como cosa comida en China, yeah, yeah.
Es que a ti te pienso tanto, no creo que solo sea amor. Por ti, baby, doy al mundo y la mitad en mi corazón. Baby, tú y yo, queriéndonos, sintiéndonos. Hazme el amor, y el que tanto dice tenerme. Hazme el amor, pa' que matemos la curiosidad. Tú sabes mejor que esos besos son los que dan suerte. Hazme el amor, olvidarnos de nuestra realidad.
They got swings over here. This is a really cool bar. It's another place I'm gonna have to check out. Yeah, this is the place I would want to stay, over here in this area. But this area here is probably outrageously expensive. But it still is a good place to come hang out. Yeah, see, they're advertising drinks and they got the chairs right here, so this is the only places I know of in El Nido where you can sit out on the beach and drink. The beach shack. So that's it, man. Got the swings, got the chairs. Yeah. Yeah, this looks cool. This one's the Orange Pearl Resort. That's what it looks like out in front. That's where you get the zip line tickets over here. And this is a zip line right here. You gotta go up that way though. You zip line all the way out to that tiny island. You come over here, you get the tickets. Right here, this little shack, I think. And there they go. I may have to try that later. But you're going backwards. I don't know why you go backwards. I would want to go forwards, not backwards. Morning.
Yo la vi pasar, me enamoró su mirar. Ese día conmigo bailó, yo sabía que quería más. Todo su resplandor, lo que muestras es solo amor. Es tan fuerte que solo vos te adueñaste del corazón. Baby, tú dame de tu amor, dame lo que necesito, esos besos. Baby, tú dame de tu amor, no importa si tú me robas 1000 besos. Ella le dice a todos que tiene novio, que soy un baby, que su vida adorno. A ella le encanta cómo siente mis besos, si siente amor en esos labios bien hechos. Lo más lindo que he podido tener es el amor que me ha dado esa mujer. Desde chiquito empezamos de besos y nos funcionó al parecer. Baby, tú y yo somos como esa peli que no va a acabar. Baby, tú y yo somos los tortolitos en cualquier lugar. Baby, tú y yo quedamos en el cielo para no regresar. soñado ya se ha vuelto normal. Te tenía en mis sueños, ahora en vida real. No te mando flores, quiero darte mucho más. Quiero darte el mundo entero y un poco más. De Panamá pa' Puerto Rico, lo que quieres, mamita, yo lo multiplico. Te traigo Fonsi pa' que cante despacito, o traigo a Romeo y bailamos pegaditos. Sé que tú eres tímida, fuera de lo normal. Una mujer de esas es espectacular. Como lo mueve allí, como lo mueve allá. Como tú quieras, más, donde tú quieras. Sé que tú eres tímida, fuera de lo normal. Una mujer de esas es espectacular. Me has bendecido con cada vez que me besas. Las mariposas se adueñan de mi cabeza. Baby, tú, dame de tu amor, dame lo que necesito, esos besos. Baby, tú, dame de tu amor. No te importa si tú me robas 1000 besos. Yo la vi pasar, me enamoró su mirar. Ese día conmigo bailó, yo sabía que quería más. 2019. Todo su resplandor, lo que muestras es solo amor. Es tan fuerte que solo vos te adueñaste del corazón. Y con tus labios rosados yo me muero por una prueba de placer. Siempre que estoy a tu lado, lo que siento nadie más lo podrá saber. Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti, dulzura. ¿Qué pasó entre yo? Solo cuenta todo. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Como tú lo mueves, rapa, pam, pam, haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no ha pasado nada, solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Tu piel caramelizada y el pecado pronto voy a cometer. Esa voz tan delicada no demuestra lo que tú haces con mi piel. Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti, dulzura. ¿Qué pasó esto? Yo solo cuenta todo. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Como tú lo mueves, rapa, pam, pam, haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no ha pasado nada, solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Estás en mi zona, cosas que nunca decepcionan. Pero es mejor bien arrechado, no vamos pa'l hotel o pa' otro lado. Como dice 𝙈𝙬, esta vaina no acaba. Estás en mi zona, cosas que nunca decepcionan. Pero es mejor bien arrechado, no vamos pa'l hotel o pa' otro lado. Y como quieras, mami, yo estoy a tu lado. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer.
They got boats that leave out of this harbor that go to all the islands too. The difference is you can get on the pier instead of wading out into the boat. resorts. But they got a lot of nice restaurants and bars on this beach. Because that's about all you can do is drink and eat. How you doing? There's the stunning beach resort, the front end. It's got a nice little restaurant, nice little hotel. This is the front end. And this is the double gym. Looks like a pretty nice place. Nice swimming pool. Nice bar. That's the double gym. It's the island front. Island front El Nido. There's a little plaza area that goes up through this way. And this is where the club is, right on the water. The Sunset Club. Some kind of a club over there too, or hotel. The Sanctuary Spa. This is the Weekends Resort. What looks like out front. This is Fabregas Beach Cottage. This looks really cool. Lots of shade. That's nice. You hang out there all day long. Yeah, I could hang out there all day long. This is the Mahogany Resort and Spa. That's pretty nice. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. The plug. Looks cool anyways. If you're not too into swimming, this beach is a really good, nice beach. There's lots of cool places to hang out over here. I would just hotel hop, go from the different hotel bars to hotel bars, and that would be entertainment enough. Every day go to a different hotel bar. That would be fun. 𝙈𝙊𝙇𝘼𝙉. Yeah, there's lots of cool little bars here. Hi. Okay, now.
How are you?
Hi.
If you have time to massage, let's come back here.
Okay, this is your massage. This your massage thing here.
Yes.
Okay, she wants you to come to this massage here. Okay, have a good day. Those are nice little bungalows. Then they had another one. Oh no, I remember the sign from the front for this resort. It comes right down through the jungle. The road comes right down through the jungle for this place. If you wish you was in Thailand, this is the place you should come. That's the view. It's not bad. I imagine it's pretty nice at nighttime. This place looks interesting, but there's no signs of it being open. The door is open, but I don't see any people. Nice little bungalows though. These are some nice little bungalows. And again, this is on Corong Beach, right down here by the pier. But there's lots of little shops down here, and you're right around the corner from the Palenque. So if you get one of these places, it's going to be semi-convenient. The beach is not all that great, but there's lots of cool little bars all the way up and down this beach. So you're going to have a lot of entertainment. There's going to be a lot of stores. So yeah, this, see, even right here they got a little restaurant. So yeah, this area here is going to be pretty cool if you get a spot. There's some bungalows over here too. And this area here is going to be a good location if you get a spot. I don't know how much these bungalows are. You're just going to have to check. This is Corong Beach from the pier. And you can catch boats to all the islands from here too. So if you're staying over here in one of these hotels, it's not going to be a problem to catch a boat. There's lots of boats. And just up this pathway, I'm going to show you, there's lots of stores and sari stores, and the Palenque is right here at the top of the hill. So this is a convenient place to be, even though the beach is not real nice. But you could catch a tuk-tuk from here to the Vanilla Beach for 150 baht, so it's not that out of the way. And you can catch a trike from here to El Nido Centro too for about 150 baht, so it's not going to be that big of a deal to see other places if you're staying over here. And this is where all the sari stores are and stuff. They should have more seafood places over here. I don't know what they're thinking about. This place would kill it with some seafood places. Okay, if you come down to this area here where you see the Ocean Lodge Tourist Inn, this is the path to the pier, and then from the pier you can walk down the beach. Hey, this is the Palenque. And it opens up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And it stays open all day long until 8 o'clock at night. And the most busiest times are 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and 6 p.m. Hi! can get your meat for your barbecue here too. But I recommend you come early in the morning. Oh, rice cakes. Okay, I gotta stop the video. I gotta eat rice cakes. I got me some of my favorite rice cakes. I haven't had these in years, man. It's really hard to find them in Saipan. There's a couple of Filipino restaurants that have them in Saipan, but they're really expensive in Saipan. This one only cost me 20 pesos. Here in the Palenque, you can get lots of authentic Filipino food. Everywhere. And it's really good too. This area right here is where you go on the canopy walk. That's a trail that goes along the ridge line, and for just the trail walk it's 430 pesos to go with the trail walk and the dream catcher spider web thing that overlooks the cliff line. It's 730 pesos. And if you're afraid of heights, I don't know if I would do the dream catcher thing because it's hanging right out over the rocks. But the canopy walk is pretty cool. For the price, it's worth it. It's good exercise in the morning. So if you want some exercise, you can come over here. This is a good spot to go. Right over here. Wait 1 second. Handak na ba? Wait. Yeah, better put my GoPro away.
Kami pausa.
I'm on the catwalk. My favorite bakery, and they have cakes too, so if you're looking for a cake, these guys have cakes too. Look at this, this looks awesome. Yeah, so if you need a cake, that's the place to come right here. Yeah. And it's located right here on the one of the main side roads. This is one of the nicest coffee shops here in El Nido. It's kind of like a Starbucks, only maybe a little bit better. It's really nice in there. Not very many seats though, but it's right here on the corner, one of the main four corners of El Nido. Okay, I just ordered this. This is a 350 pesos. It's a kebab. And I got it from this place here. It's right across the street from the coffee shop. If you're looking for lichen manok, this is the only place I know of in El Nido that's got lichen manok. And it's down the street from the Taynte, and it's just up the street from El Nido Central. It's right here. And they got lichen manok. So if you're looking for lichen manok, this is where you come. This place is really amazing for ice cream, and they have some really good food here. It's like gourmet style food, but it's not that expensive, so check it out. The power went out, but I still got my food, so I'm good. Got coffee, and this is called a croquet or something. It's here in El Nido. And that breakfast that I just ate cost me about $12. But it was like gourmet style, and I noticed that a lot of the restaurants around here are serving like gourmet food. So yeah, you won't be disappointed if you try that cafe. This place is a really good pizza shop, and then down here they got a couple more really nice restaurants. This place here is a food truck area. I haven't eaten over here yet. I probably will one of these days, but I haven't yet. But they got a couple more really nice restaurants and bars down this way. And there's a real jeepney. Yeah, this place here looks like it's pretty decent. But this is about a block off the beach. It's a real jeepney. That looks like a decent hotel too. Yeah, look at this, a real jeepney. This is a good coffee shop. It's down here almost the Heritage Square. Corner up here is one of the busiest corners in El Nido Central. It's because the beach is that way and all the good stuff is that way. And there's a little road that goes down that way, so that's why this is the busiest corners, because any direction you go almost, you're gonna find some really cool stuff. And that's the beach that way. If you go this way, you got all the cool stores and bake shops and coffee shops and stuff like that. And if you go down the side road where Gusto is, down that way, there's all kinds of restaurants on the beach and stuff. So this is why this place is one of the most popular areas. There's nice coffee shops like this one all over the place, both sides of the street. Now this area is where it's at. This is the heart of El Nido Central. If you're looking for banks, they're down that way, next to this coffee shop. The bakery is down that way. Coffee shop's over on this side. And if you keep going all the way down the street, there's the market. Only downside about this area is that even a little bit of rain, it gets really soupy, and it's nearly impossible to keep it clean because they're coming right off the beach and it just tracks the dirt everywhere. So it's impossible to keep it neat and clean in this area. And a little bit of rain and it's gonna get all soupy. Okay, down this way is all locals. That's where they live, that's where they eat. But I saw some people selling oysters down there for like 60 pesos a kilo. So if you want to get some good seafood and stuff like that, you look for the people that are cruising up down the road selling seafood, you can get some good deals. But that's where the local area is. And over here is where all the coffee shops are. And if you go down this way straight all the way, you're gonna reach the beach area by Vanilla Beach, but you gotta go all the way around the cliff. First you'll hit the market. This is a good bakery. They got all kinds of cakes and stuff. But then you go down all the way down this way and you'll hit the market. And then after that, on the right hand side, there's the pier for the first beach. And then after that, there's you keep going down the road, there's Vanilla Beach. But I recommend you take a trike. I don't recommend you walk there, it's a long ways. But they got a lot of interesting stuff along this area. So this is one of the best streets to walk around if you're looking for stuff. And you can find some authentic Filipino food here too. And this is where the barbecue stand is. Normally they do it at nighttime. This is where everybody goes and eats barbecue and drinks beer, right here. But it doesn't open up until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it looks like a few people have caught the boats. There's a lot less people around here now. But still got a few stragglers going for the late boats. But usually after the morning time, everybody, they get on the boats and they leave, so the beach is pretty mellow after that. But I don't think it's that kind of a beach that you sit out here and lay out in the sun. You got to do that out on the islands, or go to Vanilla Beach. Vanilla Beach is a good place to do that. And this place here doesn't open up until later in the evening. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about speaking English, or worrying about not being able to speak Tagalog if you come here. If you only speak English, most of the people here speak English. Even though I know a little bit of Tagalog, I haven't found one Filipino yet that can speak English. So that's one thing I don't think you have to worry about if you come here to El Nido. Most of the people here can speak English. But I do think this place is better than Coqueta in Thailand. There's just so much more to do here. So many more islands to see. And I don't think it's as expensive as Coqueta in Thailand. So I think for that reason it's a lot better. I feel like I'm having more fun here than I did in Coqueta. I was really struggling in Coqueta, but here I'm living like a king, and this place feels really good. I don't feel stressed about food or about whatever I want to do. Everything is pretty reasonably priced, except going out on these boat tours, you're going to spend a lot of money. They make it sound like it's going to be really cheap because they give you the tour price, but then you got to rent snorkel and fins, and then when you get out there, there's kayaks you got to rent. The kayaks are 700 pesos, and then the bags that they want you to, the little waterproof bags that they have, they want you to spend like 500 pesos for the bag. So you're gonna wind up spending $50–75 just for one boat trip. Easy. That's per person. But that's what there is to do here. I mean, so plan on it. That's how much money it's going to cost you per tour. These are all the hotels and shops on this side, and the best lighting I can get it in, because I try to get it any earlier than this, and there's going to be lots of people down here on the beach. But right now all the people went out on boats, so it's pretty mellow. After about 9–10 o'clock, everything gets pretty mellow on the beach. That's when you can go to these bars and sit on the beach and drink some beer, or sit in the bars that are on the beach and drink some beer. The beer is pretty reasonably priced. Beer inside most of the bars and restaurants, I have found most of the beer is only about $2 a beer, which is pretty reasonable. Some of the places are probably going to charge you a little bit more, but most of the places I found are only about $2 a beer, which is not bad for a bar. In Saipan, they charge you like $6 for a beer. Why are you doing that, Saipan? This is an island just like Saipan. Why you gotta make people pay $6 and they only pay $2 for the same beer over here? What you doing, Saipan? That's why nobody wants to stay in your hotels. These are nice little bungalows on the beach. But most of the hotels on this beach are pretty expensive. Even though some of them look like they shouldn't be expensive, they are. Yeah, they have lots of hotels on the beach down here, but most of them that I checked are around $100. You get really lucky, you might find one that's a little bit cheaper, but I don't think so. They're pretty expensive in this area. The hotel I'm staying in, I'm only paying $20 a night, but I'm a block away from the beach. So there are cheaper hotels, but you got to get away from the beach if you're going to pay the cheaper price. And this area down here is by the Heritage Square. Right here, this is one of the nicest bars that I've partied at so far. But their prices for beer are a little bit more expensive. Okay, I wanted to take a minute to talk about my background in relation to the Philippines, because a lot of you who are watching my channel, you might not know. But originally, my first time I come here in the Philippines was in 1987, I think. And then later, I got stationed in Clark Air Base in the Philippines, in Pampanga, in Luzon, for 2 years. And during that time, I met one of my Filipino wives, and I brought her back to Hawaii. She ran away with another Filipino guy, but that's the way it goes. And then while I was living in Hawaii, I met another Filipina, and I married her, and I was married to her for 6 years. Now I'm not married. She left with another guy, and so then after that, I just was single for a long time. I got engaged to 4 different Thai girls after that, but I never got married. And I've been single ever since then. But I'm trying to explain to you why I have a good background in Tagalog and Filipino culture. I lived with Filipinos in the same house with Filipinos for like 14 years total. So I feel like I'm home when I'm in the Philippines. I don't feel any culture shock at all. I feel really good when I'm here. And I think a lot of the people I've talked to have basically relayed that to me, is that I don't act like other foreigners. But yeah, I really love being here. This is the first time I've been to El Nido, but I plan to go to a lot of other places in the Philippines. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know my background, in case you see me speaking Tagalog in the videos or something like that. You'll know why. It's not like I'm trying to be something I'm not. I have a lot of experience with Filipinos and Filipino culture. So yeah, I thought that was important, you know. Okay, my first impressions about El Nido is, the first thing that I noticed is you can't swim on the beach. And I thought that you could. It's a lot like 𝙃𝑝𝑝, except you can't swim on the beach. But they make you swim to the boats. So if you really want to go swimming, just get a boat ticket and you have to swim out to the boats like they're doing over there. The second thing that I noticed is that so far I haven't seen anybody selling barbecue on the street like they do in Angeles. I thought that they would. They have barbecue restaurants, but I didn't see any barbecue on the beach. I mean, barbecue on the streets. So that's another thing that is different than I thought it would be. Another thing I learned about El Nido is you can't drink beer anywhere on the beach. You have to stay inside the bars. In Thailand and places like that, they have chairs set up on the beach where you can drink right on the beach. Here it looks like they've really tried to contain the tourists as much as possible. They don't want to have people out there drinking on the beach. In Thailand, they had fire shows and stuff like that, and you literally have parties out on the beach in 𝙃𝑝𝑝. This place looks like 𝙃𝑝𝑝, but it's really nothing like 𝙬𝙬𝙖, because as far as the beach is concerned, there's no partying going on the beach. There's no fire shows. You have to contain all your drinking inside the bars. So that's the biggest difference between here and 𝙬𝙬𝙖 that I've seen. I imagine the boat trips are pretty cool. I haven't gone out on the boats yet. I will, but this is my first impressions of the place. So yeah, it's a lot different than 𝙬𝙬𝙖, but it's nice. I like it. It's just I was expecting it to be a little bit different than I realized that it is. Here's a garbage can, but most of the time you rarely ever see any garbage cans on the streets. That kind of bothers me a little bit. But everywhere in El Nido, there's no garbage cans on the street. You don't see any garbage, but because I think that's they have a really strict law about littering. But yeah, that's something I don't like. Yeah, one of the hotels over there, I just priced it, that's on the beach with the ocean view, is a little over $100. They wanted 7,000 pesos, which is way too much. It's way out of my budget. I'm only paying 20 bucks a night, and but I'm not on the beach, and I have a queen size bed, aircon. But yeah, if you can afford 100 bucks a night, you'll probably get a place on the beach. Say hi. This is my new friends here in Philippines.
Subscribe him. Subscribe to his channel.
Okay, tell everybody what the name of your YouTube is.
𝙈𝙬𝙊𝙊. Please subscribe to my channel. Yes.
Go subscribe her channel.
It's my first time doing vlogging, so please bear with me.
My name is Audrey.
I subscribe sa Facebook.
And where can they buy your clothes?
Yeah, so follow my page Trendy
In Facebook.
in Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that
And your
that
YouTube
video.
again.
Yeah, 𝙈𝙬𝙊𝙊 on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, this is really good food we ordered. You guys gotta try this stuff out. They got some really good ice cream over here. I highly recommend salted caramel. This is a street that goes right along the beach area, on the left-hand side of the beach, and it's got a lot of real cool restaurants and coffee shops. A lot of places you want to check out. This place here I like a lot, and a couple other places around here I like. This place is like a Starbucks. If you're a retiree and you're thinking about moving to El Nido to retire, I think that's a great idea. This town is really cool. It has a lot of things that you can use, but I don't know about like hospitals and that kind of stuff. So if you're needy, you're not gonna make it. But if you're strong and independent and fairly young, but you're still retired, this is a good place to stay, because it's got a lot of choices that you can, a lot of coffee shops, a lot of restaurants, all different kinds of foods, and it's not expensive. So if you're relatively healthy, this is a great place to be. But they do have pharmacies all over here, and they have ATMs all over here. So you can probably get what you need. You could hire a Filipina to be your caretaker if you needed to. You could do it here, and it would be a really nice place. Okay, this is one of the pharmacies right in El Nido Centro, right here. And I just talked to her about the hospital. She says they do have a hospital, but it's far away from here, so you have to catch a ride long ways. But I have heard ambulances going back and forth, so I know there's a hospital here if you're retired and you have problems. But I still think this is a really great place to retire, or if you're a retiree and you want to come here and just chill. There's just so many places to drink beer and eat good food, and you could just live like a king here, man. And this beautiful scenery too, with the beaches, and if you get bored, you can take a ride out to the islands or go to Vanilla Beach and hang out. It's just like the perfect spot, man. Okay, yeah, I think this is a great place for retirees, but if you're an F-boy who's just looking to screw the girls, this is definitely not the place for you, unless you're looking to pick up European girls, because there's European girls from all over the place here, from Germany, from Russia, everywhere. And but I don't think you're gonna pick up any Filipino girls here. I mean, it's possible. I met a couple of girls here that were from Manila, but they don't have like any bar girls here as far as I know. So if you're looking for that, you're not gonna find it here. Yeah, but for a retiree, just look at this. As soon as the boats go out for their tours, the beach is really mellow, and you can come down on the beach and get some food, drink some beer. All these bars and restaurants have cheap beer, and you just hang out, you know. If you get bored, you could go on a tour. But I think this is a great place for a retiree. That's my first thought when I came here is I started thinking about how long can I stay here, because this place is a really nice place, and I will definitely come back several times if I don't decide to stay here permanently. But yeah, this is definitely a place to consider if you're a retiree. Okay, this is that road I was telling you. You go down that way, and there's all kinds of beachside bars and restaurants. So I'm going to show you the beach side of these bars and restaurants so you can see what I'm talking about. This place is really good. I've eaten here a couple of times, and I stayed here. Both of these restaurants are the same owner. I stayed here drinking beer all day one day, and I met a couple of girls from Manila in that bar, and they open early. I mean, they have breakfast and everything too, so a lot of these places over here, they have breakfast. And this is another nice place right here. And this right here is pretty nice, but it's a little bit expensive. But if you want a place that's right on the beach, it's really nice. This place here is really nice. But all the way down this beach, they have little bars and restaurants right on the beach. And you can sit out here and look at the boats. See, all the way down the beach, they got like that nice little bars and restaurants all the way down the beach. Okay, one misconception that I had coming here to Philippines this time. I thought I was gonna be able to buy clothes cheap. No. A pair of shorts similar to these ones, some Old Navy, is like $75 here. In Saipan they were only like 40. So yeah, you're not gonna get clothes cheap here. So don't think you are. Okay, let me talk about a couple of the different misconceptions that I've had about Palawan before I came here and after I got here. The biggest misconception I had was I didn't realize how expensive the boats were. I knew they had little boat trips that you could go out, but I thought the boats were bigger and I didn't think they were as expensive to go out. And the way they multiply the price by little bit to where you wind up spending almost $50 to go out on a boat trip. When you first hear about the ticket, it's only like 1,400 baht, 1,200 baht, I mean pesos, 1,400 pesos, 1,200 pesos. But then you got to rent the mask and the snorkel. You got to buy a waterproof bag because they make you swim out to the boat. And then you got to rent a kayak once you get out there, because you're going to want to kayak around the little bay that's out there. And that costs 700 pesos. And so, and then it tacks all on, and then by the time you get done, you're winding up spending $50 for a boat trip. And to me, it just really wasn't worth it. So that's why I didn't go out on the boat trips. But I do plan to come back and go on one of these diving trips, because I think that will be worth it. But I didn't go on the snorkeling trips because I can go snorkeling in Saipan anytime I want to. So I didn't do that over here because I didn't see any sense in spending $50 to go snorkeling. That's basically what it amounts to. Another misconception that I had is I thought there would be barbecue stands on every street corner like there is in Angeles City, or there was when I was there 20 years ago. But there's not. There's only a couple of barbecue stands. There was one barbecue stand that I saw over here, and I'm gonna go to another one that's over here right after I finish doing this. But you have to go to a restaurant for barbecue over here. They don't have the barbecue stand set up on the streets like they used to a long time ago in Angeles City when I was there. So that's another misconception that I had about this place. I thought there was gonna be street food stands all over the street. They don't have the street food stands anymore. And they don't have garbage cans on the street anymore. So there's no garbage cans. And that's something I didn't know about. Got monkeys over here. Got the monkeys. The little black monkeys, I think. They're the smaller ones. Those are baby monkeys. This place is really good. This place has top quality gourmet food. Look at this sign. I had this, it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's really good stuff. This burger place up here is really good too. I ate a burger up there and it was delicious. And it's not that expensive. This restaurant here is probably one of the best restaurants in El Nido Central. It's got the most reasonably priced food. All the other stuff is expensive, but this place here is very reasonably priced. If you eat there, you won't regret it. There's a dive shop. Okay, I just checked out this burger place by this laundry area. It's up here, but you'll see the signs here and you see the signs over here. And it was good. It was what I liked about it is that they didn't. I mean, what you see here in the picture, that's exactly what you get. Some places they have a picture of a really big burger, and then when they give it to you, it's not so big. But this place gives you a really good bigger burger. It's just like in the picture, and it was really well cooked. So I don't have any complaints about this place at all. It's really good, and the price wasn't that bad either. So this is where it's at.
Hello guys. Welcome to the
Hi.
Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Se pone coqueta, que hasta el novio ni lo respeta. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. Se pone coqueta, que hasta en las fotos me etiquetan. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. 7 de septiembre, por ahí a las 6. Pa' tu casa y Netflix, solo a darle play. Era mexicana, me dijiste wey, mejor que mi novio si tú que lo haces. Y empezó el contacto, nos fuimos al otro cuarto. Tú eres una novata y te haces mami para ser sensato. Mami, porque a ti te parto, llámame que soy tu gato. Yo no te voté porque hermosa en México soy tu vato. Se pone coqueta, que hasta el novio ni lo regala.
just get it on like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. You love me right. If you love me right, if you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Let's go. I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know, I know, I know, I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you. He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know, I know, I know, I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can
Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Se pone coqueta, que hasta el novio ni lo respeta. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. Se pone coqueta, que hasta en las fotos me etiquetan. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. 7 de septiembre, por ahí a las 6, pa' tu casa y Netflix, solo a darle play. Era mexicana, me dijiste wey, mejor que mi novio si tú que lo haces. Y empezó el contacto, nos fuimos al otro cuarto. Tú eres una novata y te haces mami para ser sensato. Mami, porque a ti te parto, llámame que soy tu gato. Yo no te voté porque hermosa en México soy tu vato. Se pone coqueta, que hasta el novio ni lo respeta. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. Se pone coqueta, que hasta en las fotos me etiquetan. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. A ella le gusta el rum rum, el olor de la gasolina. Yo no soy Anita, pero soy tu medicina. Boom boom. Ey mami, como el disco suena, se pone bien rico pa' que la cosa esté buena. Pa' que la cosa esté buena. Y con ese estilo que tú tienes, nena. Chica, soplame la vela. No es un cementerio, pero te entierro todito un poco más. No lo extrañaste toda la noche contigo. Muy bien sé que la pasaste. Vamos pero a repetirlo otra vez. Yeah. Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Mala mía si tú estás buscándome juego. Un día te dejaré mirando hasta el cielo. Coqueta, que hasta el novio ni lo respeta. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. Y como tú te mueves, coqueta, que hasta en las fotos me etiquetan. Y tú me etiquetas. Como ella se mueve, siempre hace cosas que no debe. Yeah. Eso me pasa, mami, por quererte ver mientras eras ajena. Y también tu piel en el mismo party, pero otro ser. Estabas más buena que me estremece. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Eso hago otra vez. Ella era mi parcerita y besaba como niña bendita. Se casó con un pelado fresita, pero no le da lo que necesita, así que me llama a mí pa' pasar la noche. Hago de psicólogo, escucho sus reproches. Él le manda a ella canciones de amores, mientras ella audicionando para 12 corazones. Ay, qué pecado me da ese muchacho tan enamorado, y justo a ella le da por cometer conmigo esos pecados. Somos como un huracán, como el sol derritiendo un helado. No nacimos pa' durar, sino disfruta lo que no ha pasado. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez. Suena el ritmo ram pam pam, el baile nos pide más. Debajo de las sábanas nos encontraría. Suena el ritmo ram pam pam, vamos pa' una todo se esconde como una nocita con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez con la boca y placer. Si me toca yo te como otra vez.
Llegaste a mí como una luz de primavera, con aire puro que libera mi corazón. Llegaste a mí con amor libre y sincero. Lo que yo siento es verdadero amor por ti. Cada día tu amor me da felicidad y despierta cosas que nunca sentí jamás. Creo que nunca entenderás lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti. Llegaste a mí como una luz de primavera, con aire puro que libera mi corazón. Llegaste a mí con amor libre y sincero. Lo que yo siento es verdadero amor por ti. Cada día tu amor me da felicidad y despiertas cosas que nunca sentí jamás. Creo que nunca entenderás lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti. No sé cómo explicarte lo que siento yo por ti. Lo único que importa es que llegaste a mí. Llegaste a mí como una luz de primavera, con aire puro que libera mi corazón. Cada día tu amor me da felicidad y despierta cosas que nunca sentí jamás. Creo que nunca entenderás
Lo que siento por ti,
lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti, lo que siento por ti. Cada día tu amor me da felicidad. Lo que siento por ti. Y despierta cosas que nunca sentí jamás. Lo que siento por ti. Creo que nunca entenderás lo que siento por ti.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Me dice, Esas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás tú al lado mío y yo de testigo. Vamos 1, 2, 3, sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres moverlo sin pena, ven, sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz. Recuperé la fe cuando yo a ti te vi, mami. Bailabas como un ángel, me acuerdo de ese party. No lo hacías despacito, no eras como Daddy, eras como Bad Bunny, tu flow bastante cari, alright. Hermoso y con timidez me gusta, y con esa sencillez que asusta. Sabes bien cómo es que es combi completa de cabeza a los pies.